Alright, so who's up next? Well, it looks like it's go time. So Go is one of those characters that I've seen people be really good with. Like, I've seen people in tournaments and online play and stuff, but I could never figure him out. Like, I don't know how people are so good with him. He's a character that I guess is just not my style. He seems to have a lot of good, like, moves that are good on counter hit and stuff like that. He's got some special animations and stuff like that, which are always fun to look at. He can grab people off the ground and all that stuff. So he's got a lot of different things going for him. And I guess it's just one of those things that I'm just not very good with. He's, you know, I'm not saying he's a bad character or anything. He's clearly not. A lot of people use him to great effect. But, I don't know. He's just not my style, I guess. That's not to say he can't have some fun with them. A lot of his moves, I will say a lot of his moves have impact. No, not the cameraman. What'd he ever do to you? I said in the Tekken costume video that that's the reason why I think they went with Brian when they chose the costume for Go, because they both attacked the cameraman after the match. Even though a lot of people said that it should have been Dragunov, because they both like have similar moves and even a similar stance and stuff like that. So I was like, yeah, I can see that. But I think Brian is obviously a much more iconic Tekken character, so they wanted to get him in there somehow. Dragunov is such a weird character. Like, he's used a ton because he's really good in competitive and stuff, but he has no personality really because he doesn't talk. Although he can be pretty funny in some of the cutscenes and endings they give him. But, you know, he doesn't talk, and most people, like the casual fan, don't really know who he is. Like, they don't, when they think about Tekken characters, they don't bring him up and stuff because, like I say, he just doesn't stand out very much. Anyway, I should be talking about Go. But I don't have much to say about him. Like, I'm sorry. He was introduced in Virtua Fighter 4, along with Brad. So, there you go. And like I said in the previous video, I've been playing Virtua Fighter 4 a little bit. I haven't played Go, though, in that game. Got a nice perfect there. But yeah, I don't think Go is going to be my main. Just, I just have a feeling, you know? But it's okay. We're running low on the cast of characters here. Soon I'll be able to put this series to rest and actually pick a main. And then Virtua Fighter 6 will come out one day and I'll have to do the whole process over again, I bet. Or maybe I won't. Maybe whatever main I pick here will be really good in the next game and they really jive with me. Have you ever had that weird thing where you have a main, but the next game comes out, and for whatever reason, maybe because of the new mechanics or whatever, you're just not feeling them anymore, like they're not as good as they once were or something like that? That's happened to me a few times. So I wonder if it will happen from Virtua Fighter 5 to 6. It's not looking good for me. Like I said, just a character I'm not really great with. I don't know too many of his moves or what to do when, you know, I'm just not good with him. The long and short of it. What else is going on these days? We got a trailer for the release date of Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Marvel vs. Capcom Arcade Collection 2, I should say, not Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Oh, you leave the poor cameraman alone? Yeah, so anyway, it comes out May 16th. You know, it's got the CVS versus Capcom. No, wait, CVS is the name. It's SNK versus Capcom, not CVS versus Capcom. Where's my brain today? This is what playing Go does to me. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, so yeah, that's coming out in May. That's cool. I'm looking forward to that because I've actually never played any of the Capcom vs. SNK games. I played Marvel vs. Capcom games growing up and stuff, but never the other side. Probably because I wasn't into SNK at all. I'm still not really huge into them. I mean, I have played King of Fighters and Samurai Showdown, and I do like them. just not as much as Street Fighter, Virtua Fighter, Tekken. But I kind of like them more than, like, I don't know, Mortal Kombat, I guess. Especially right now, Mortal Kombat's not that great. So it's got that going for him. I actually really like Samurai Showdown. I'm just really bad at it. But I like it in concept. It's a much more defensive fighting game where you have to really be careful about your movements, stuff like that. You know, very different from a lot of other hyper-aggressive fighting games. But that's probably why I'm so bad at it. Because defense is not my style. I usually go for very aggressive rushdown type characters. One day I gotta make like a tier list of all the video game franchises that I like. Or fighting game franchises, you know. Street Fighter, Tekken, everything in between. Because there's a ton. Some of which I've never talked about on this channel. Although with a lot of, again, go leave the poor cameraman alone. But anyway, there's a lot of fighting game franchises that I've only recently, like I've only played the most recent game. You know, like I said, like Virtua Fighter. Until I played Virtua Fighter 4, this is the only one I played. Then you got the SNK ones, which I really did not play until recently. So, I don't have a huge amount of experience with a lot of fighting games, but some of them I've been playing since the very beginning, pretty much. It's weird. I talked about how I never saw any Virtua Fighter games like on the shelf until Virtua Fighter 5. Somehow they all passed me by. Same thing goes with the SNK games. I don't remember seeing too many King of Fighters or Samurai Showdowns back in the day, but to be fair, I wasn't exactly looking because I wasn't into fighting games really. Unless they were like super, like, you know, popular like Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat, I didn't really know about them. Man, the fighting games back in the 90s was crazy. I've talked about that a few times, but it's like, you had to be there. Yeah, someone told me this fight isn't going to go too well. But hey, at least she's not invisible. I'm still not over that. Virtua Fighter 4, why you do this to me? Like, my mouth was agape when I first saw that. I was like, this has got to be a joke, right? Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say I'm not going to win this fight. Not with a character that I'm just so bad with. I probably would have lost to Dural even on very easy mode with someone like Go. Because I'm just so bad with him. But whatever. I think it's obvious he's not going to be my main. So we only have a few more characters to go. Most of which probably aren't going to be my mains because they're kind of the more complicated characters. That's why I haven't done them yet. But either way, I'll see you next time.